So this is an update video because I finally received these filters in the mail, and as you can see, there's actually quite a lot of them. They are currently unmounted, so that's my next step in the process. But yeah, there are 9 of these filters, although one of them is not the same as the other, and you'll find out later why that is. But yeah, no, this is super exciting because I've been waiting a long time for these guys to show up. So to give you a little bit of a backstory, I mainly image with a digital SLR camera, and while I do have a full spectrum camera, my main camera is the one I'm talking to you right now, which is the Nikon Z6, and therefore using filters while I'm in a Bortle 2, 3, and sometimes I go to a Bortle 1 zone didn't really make a lot of sense when I first started off and doing astronomy, and especially earlier this year when I moved out here in the country. However, I have been looking at using filters for the longest time, mainly because so many people are actually stuck in light bubble cities. So I believe the stats are about 80% of people live with moderate to severe light pollution. So using filters for them is a must. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are using digital SLRs or even monochromatic cameras that are asking, is it worth doing astrophotography with filters, and sort of what should I expect? So I reached out to a company, and I have these filters that they have produced. They are, as you might notice, completely unmounted directly from the factory, and I'm going to be trying these out over the next couple weeks to maybe a month or two. We're going to see how these perform, and hopefully they work, because I literally sent them a specification and said, here's what I'd like them to do, here's sort of the spectrums I want, here's the bandwidths, here's the multi-spectrum sort of gate that I'm looking for, and we'll see how these all turn out. I am looking at getting a second batch probably early 2021. That's going to be basically based off of my results here and feedback I give them. So this is sort of a cool opportunity for me, but at the same time it's a cool opportunity for you, because you're actually going to see, to a certain extent, how some of these initial prototype filters, and I should write like prototype filter on them, actually get tested, and how results are made. Big special thanks though coming out to the Kingston RAS group, because I'm currently borrowing, fixing, cleaning their spectrograph to clean, repair, and a little bit of an upgrade too. But I'm also going to be able to run these filters through the gambit to sort of see what their actual spectrum is and what their light emission curve ends up being, and that should be pretty cool, and see if it actually matches what I requested and what the supplier has spec'd in the factory. And I'll be able to use these filters for astrophotography, lunar photography, solar photography, planetary photography, night vision photography, and general day use, I guess, depending on how well they function. Well, if I flip through here a second, this guy here is for day use. That's why he's looks a little different than the rest of them. So yeah, this is going to be really cool. So while I can't say too much about the filters right now, I can't even show you the back of the filter paper here, which tells me what each of these filters actually is. I will be putting them into housing and testing them out over the next few weeks to months, and I'll be posting videos on the channel as I go through each filter, and give you an idea of like what these filters are able to do and how well they performed and all that good stuff. So I'm really excited right now. I'd probably look even more excited if I wasn't out late last night. So one of the downsides to my hobbies, a lot of late nights, but I just wanted to give you guys a shout out to let you know this is happening. If you have questions, let me know. I will be testing the spectra of the filters and a bunch of other cool technical data on them, as well as sort of, looking at the photos and stuff, and sort of trying to give you guys an idea of how you can use filters like this to really improve your photos from sort of the normal RGB. Now, I do have a full frame camera that I'll be using this with, so it should be quite interesting, because half of these filters aren't even in the visible bandwidth. So if this sounds like something that you'd be interested in following me on this journey, learning a little bit more about this and finding out, sort of where you might eventually be able to get one of these, please give me a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and if you have questions, comments, or things that you really would like to see as I talk about each individual filter, please, please, please leave me a comment below. That will help guide me to producing the videos and sort of give me an idea of what do you want to see, because that helps guide me in terms of the testing regimen I'm going to be doing on them, and also allows me to put into my videos specific answers to your questions so that you're happy, I'm happy, and we all benefit from this amazing opportunity. So thank you for watching. I hope to be talking to you guys soon with some really cool technical videos about some amazing filters. So I hope that you are as excited and possibly as tired as I am, because it was a clear night last night, and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning right now, and on how these filters are going to perform, and if something like this is a path that you can take. And I definitely want to get you all the information I can on these filters, and fingers crossed that they actually do what I'm hoping they do, because yeah, this is definitely a great opportunity, and at some point, probably sooner than later, I should probably look at getting a monochromatic camera and a filter wheel. I definitely probably need a pretty big filter wheel for this. But anyhow, that's all for me, and we'll talk later.